Hello, Steve. This is Dave from ChiefTutor.com. Okay, I got your plan. Thanks so much for sending it in. Let's see if I can't help sort you out. Question number one: how do I place a line break exactly at measurements on polyline solid? With Chief, it's not exactly a science with them. I mean, I don't know if they really meant to do that originally or not, but their tape measure tools are okay. I mean, you can do what you're trying to do. So let's go ahead and do it. I've taken a cross section now, just looking at your polyline solid, and so basically, from what you're saying is you want to have the same measurement from here to here versus here to here. Okay, so how do I do that? The easiest way that I would do it is basically select the edge that you want and make sure you have the distance across the way you need it to be. Now right now this is 2, 5, and 5/16. I'm going to make this, I'm going to select this edge, select the dimension, I'm going to make it exactly 2 foot 6 inches. So I'm going to round it to a nice even number. Then I'm going to take my CAD line, and with my CAD line tool selected, I'm going to just move my cursor along the bottom of the polyline solid. And see how it picked up the center point? Much like in SketchUp and AutoCAD and other devices, that as long as you're, what are these called? The snap conditions, I believe they call them in Chief. As long as these conditions are turned on, then it will snap to the center of that line. Then that's exactly what you do. You just grab the CAD line. I'm going to drag it down. I even drag it up. So now I know I'm centering this CAD line with the polyline solid, and I want to take now this column and put it right on the center of the CAD line. Well, there's the grab handle, so what I have to do is zoom way in. Now, of course, what's in my way is the silly little labels. So let's go down to millwork labels, turn them off. Okay. Selecting my column, I see I'm not exactly there, but I'm pretty darn close. I'm going to hold down Control on my keyboard and just drag it right to the center and let go. If I tried to do that without hitting Control, it would have been a nightmare. It would have, jumped way to the left or way to the right. It wouldn't let me drag it exactly where I wanted it, which is right in the center there. So now I'm good. And you can always double check that. You can come back here. They have a great tape measure tool. It's kind of fast and easy. And looks like there. And looks like there. Yep. So I got the same amount of distance both sides. I'm pretty happy. Don't really need a CAD line, so get rid of it. Okay, how do I properly fill exposed studs and hole in wall after fixing roof and porch? Okay, let's take a look. You're referring to, you've made these really cool polyline solid arches. That's exactly what I would have done, which is nice. Here, this hole that's been created. Okay, if the roof was straight all the way up, see how it's kind of jaggedy and it goes off in this direction, it goes off. Okay, so right now, the roof is telling Chief Architect to cut through the wall. See, the thing with Chief roofs are, if a roof is over a wall, the wall will go up to the roof and stop. It won't go past the roof. It won't go through the roof because the laws of Chief Architect are it cannot generate through the roof. So you have to pull the roof back and away from the wall. For instance, here's that CAD line. Whoop, not CAD line. Excuse me, the roof line. And you'll see here you did a good job. It's not interfering with this wall, and this one's not interfering with that wall until you get to about here, and then it does interfere with the wall. So this wall will be generated underneath the roof. This wall can be generated above the roof, which causes all kinds of problems. But looking at this, the simple and easy solution is if you just select this bad boy, you can drag him right through your roof and also drag them right up and just kind of finish it off manually like that. And if you don't like the look from the inside because now it's protruding through there, it's an easy fix to change as well. You can take your cross-section elevation, drag it through where your polyline solid is. Here polyline solid is, and just adjust it to what you do want to see. Like it'll go up to the roof at this point, and I can adjust this line way back to here. And then selecting that edge, I might just go a little bit inside the roof just to make sure. So now it looks nice and clean here, and it'll look nice and clean from the inside. Although let's see here, I think on your inside you have so many other walls going on. I'm not sure. Let's get rid of all these other walls. And a lot of funky things with the roof, but you get the idea. So it's a flat ceiling, you don't see a thing. Woohoo! Double click into the room, room specifications, structure, remove ceiling, and so it flows right up against the roof as the roof goes up. So that's what's going on there. So it can make a nice clean look. You have, of course, a roof that you've already cut out here, but I mean, let's just imagine it wasn't cut out. Kind of put it back to... Don't tell me it's all crooked, I know. But you get the idea. See, it can kind of go back to the way it normally was. It'll generate normal, cover it up, and you don't need any of this extra weird stuff. Which is those other roof planes that we deleted, obviously. But that's how you do it. Simple and easy. Now, when you're generating this roof, I know you were talking about having this edge control the edge for this roof that came through, which you can do as well, and that's why I was kind of deleting those other pieces, as we don't really need them. And the thing is, you want to try to get your roof lines all correct and back to the same. It's giving me these error messages because there's too many cut lines. Yeah, just doesn't want to do it. So yes, delete. Okay. See, the attic walls being generated because of this roof. See, their attic walls are funny and they do act a little weird, so you have to kind of, play with them as you go. But what I could do now that I have this roof is I can cut it where I want to stab it there. Cut it about here as well. And I should be doing this in the other version, but let's see, let's go back out to here. And what do we want to do with that? That's good like that. It probably rides up until it catches the other one. Alright. 3. Ride up and catch that. Cancel. 3. Rides back. However it rides back. Just ballparking it there. So there it's going out to the point. Now the point is, don't try this at home. And I can take this bad boy, I'm going to lock its pitch, and just make sure its top starts at the same top as that piece. And now my other roof planes can come into play. Where are my roofs? There. So I go boom, boom, and boom, boom. And I take this roof edge and conjoin it with that edge. I take this roof edge and conjoin it with that edge. Wherever you want to stop this, which is probably right about there. And where's this other one? Who knows how far it should go, but it stops about there. Okay. So what's happening here is the roof plane's nice and flush up against there, and the only thing left for this to do is to look properly, is to combine now that edge with that edge, and you just do the same here. 3, I'm going to need to cut it one more time, bring it down, say this edge, conjoin to that edge. Okay. There. And now you just want to make sure that that's straight and that's straight, because see, since I eyeballed it, they're pretty crooked on my end. So I'm going to try to just straighten them out. I'm going to put that point at that point. This point needs to go till he's straight. That could stay there. This guy, definitely off the mark. Way off the mark, man. Because usually you don't do it like that. But since I'm working with somebody else's plan, I get the fun to do it like that. Okay. Now I was doing something amazingly tricky with that bad boy. That's just because it got too close to the fire. Okay, so just readjust it. Things go wrong in the roof plans like that when you see a crazy roof plane doing something. That just means Chief's trying to tell you, like, hey, there's a problem here. Okay, select this bad boy. I'm going to drag him up and then drag him over. And there we go. Got a completed model. Your model looked pretty good either way, but this one's fine. This one's a little cleaner. And again, you can do the elevation shoot on both sides. That's been 10 Minutes with Dave.